Radical.
Welcome to part 3 of Radical Rapid Fire Comment Response for April 18th through April 22nd, 2022. Short comments, quick replies. Terabytes Thinker 314. I bet you're going to get yourself a pair of panties when you play Elden Ring Rick. Joking with you, I personally prefer some lace ones myself. Do you mean to say, in video games, you prefer to put panties on your characters, your avatars, or you like to in real life? I am not going to judge. I'm not. Is there something interesting I'm supposed to say here? I don't know. I kind of don't want to touch this one. I really don't. I think, I'm old fashioned, I think lace panties should go on the females. And leopard thongs should go on the males. The banana hammocks! Chicago Infinity. Strippers prefer milk. Well, I don't know what kind of milk you're talking about, but I will say you're talking about delicious vitamin D milk. Strong vitamin D milk. Good for your bones, you know. And strippers probably get a lot of wear and tear on their bones, you know, from sliding around and riding the pole and everything like that. Yeah, so milk is probably a great thing for strippers. Yeah, I don't know if like you contact the milk people and they could do one of those like milk mustaches, you know, with a stripper or something like that. You know, slogan might be that's not really milk. Or it is, I'm not sure. All right, okay. Gotta wake up here. I'm kind of sleepy. We whiffed on those two, but we're gonna make these last ones count. The wise one. Why the hell are you giving Durant a pass for joining a team that he blew a 3-1 lead to? Then I said, what part of Mickey Mouse rings is pass? I said many times, Durant has 2 Mickey Mouse rings. He joined the Warriors, the loaded Warriors, and he got rings with the Warriors. He never led his own team to get some rings. Okay, so, but I get what you're saying here. In that, I referenced basically how Durant was on the Warriors, and he left the Warriors to join a team with Kyrie, and that was a stupid move. Okay, I get what you're saying, though. You're saying I gave him a pass. I didn't give him a pass. I just said that was a stupid move to join with Kyrie when he had it easy. He had the gravy. He had the good life. I mean, he'd go down in history, you know, after what would he win, like, if he stayed with the Warriors? At least another ring. So he would have had a legit 3 championship dynasty, and he would have been, you know, maybe he would have been like top 10 easily, probably in a lot of people's eyes. Maybe, I'm not sure. But he could have stayed there. But I still criticize him there. But I see what you're saying, the wise one. I get you, I understand it. But I never gave that guy a pass. I just said he had it gravy on the Warriors. Martyville. Game has just been announced and they already prepared DLC. Damn, sounds like Battlefield or something. What's next? A day 1 patch because the games are broken? Yes, prepared DLC. Prepared DLC for freaking Sonic, a Sonic collection. But this would be... Has there ever been like a 2D game that's broken? Like, you know, 3D games like San Andreas Definitive Edition, that was broken, Cyberpunk. But has there ever been a situation where a 2D side-scrolling game was broken? Like, how could you break that? Why would you need a day 1 patch for that? But, I don't know, anything can happen, I guess. Rune Mamba. I'm already hearing excuses that this season didn't count because Simmons isn't playing with the Nets. They think he'll make a massive difference for next season. Maybe if they get a new coach like Ty Lue, then they might be a threat, but I'll feel bad to see Nash leave. They set him up for failure. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Nash, the coach of the Nets, he was set up for failure. How are you going to coach those egos? How are you going to coach Durant and Kyrie when Kyrie even shows up? Or is there mentally in every different way? He's kind of a kooky guy. He's a flat earther, by the way, also. Kyrie's a flat earther. Then you got, Durant, who's a great player still, but he's not a guy that can lead a team. The only reason people thought it would work is because you had Harden, Durant, and Kyrie. And they did play some beautiful basketball together. They did. But, other than that, the bench, you didn't have like a very deep team. I think it was a smoke screen, all the Nets talk. Now they got Ben Simmons, Rune Mamba, and I mean, even if he's a great defender and he plays, is his head going to be in the game? So what are they going to do with Kyrie? They're going to have an extension with him. It's just too many great teams out there. You got the Heat, you got the Bucks, you got the Suns, you got the Warriors. The Nets are just lost in the shuffle. Some people are saying even that they should maybe blow it up. Nuts. 4040. South Park is such a great show. My son is currently in the third grade, and I often think about how he's now South Park age. Well, it was biggest deal because the South Park kids, they were in third grade. Okay, six, like 9, 10 years old, something like that. Maybe younger. But it was a big deal when they went to the fourth grade. They made a whole season like they're in the fourth grade now. I think they're still in the fourth grade, and it's been like 20 some years because they stay as kids. But part of the humor of the show is that they're in all these adult situations, yet they are kids in adult situations. And that's a formula that has been used on the Boondocks, on several different shows, genres. And also, it's one of the greatest shows of all time. It's not just a great show, Nuts. It is one of the greatest long running shows of all time. When it's all said and done, I mean, where would you place South Park as far as comedy animated shows? I would place it right there, number one, collectively, considering. Some people might say The Simpsons, but I mean, Simpsons kind of fell off, and South Park, yeah, my favorite animated show. Fox Mulder, Metal Jesus opened the door, and also AVGN did as well. Games like Jekyll and Hyde are going for more than they're worth. Phoenix Resell is worse than MGR. That guy is a typical slime reseller. Well, I haven't been checking up on Phoenix Resell. I said I would, but I haven't, had the time to really do that. Jekyll and Hyde, yes. Look at this posting on eBay. Now, I saw a sealed Jekyll and Hyde going for 1,300, but still that's a sealed nest game, and I know sealed nest games, that's the bee's knees. But look at this ratty old box here. $84.99. Says condition good. Look at that ratty old box with a rip in the back. So that's good condition. I guess they meant to say like the cart itself. How about we base value on not whether a YouTuber talks about a game and craps on a game like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde as ABGN did, but how about we talk about the game, or we rate the value of the game based on things like its actual scarcity and, I don't know how good the game is? This is, by all intents and purposes, a bargain bin game. In the early 90s, this was a bargain bin game. But because of the rise of the internet, and because of the angry video game nerd, games like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde have been made big collector pieces. So bad it's good? No, just so bad it's shit. By the way, I watched some gameplay, and are they actually shitting on you? And you have to avoid their shit? Is that actually what's happening in that situation?